How's it? So the Masters is coming up, and I'm going to win it this year. So you guys are going to chase me and catch me, because I'm not going to give it away easily.
You think Tiger Woods is going to chance the Masters this year? Watch me, the Duckhook Masters.
Looking forward for the Masters. You'll have to catch me. It's all mine.
I'm going to stay sober at the Masters 2022 Serengeti. I'm coming for you. Finally, my first appearance at Serengeti. I'm coming for you. It's going to be good.
Hi guys, see you at Serengeti. I hope everybody playing good golf. Come and get me.
Serengeti, here I come. My favorite course, I'm coming for it. I'm going to take it, the main in form this year.
I love Serengeti. I love the majors. Come and catch me.
The first Masters is coming up. It's all mine.
This is my third Masters. Third time a charm. You got to beat me.
I'm the man. I'm in form. I'm going to win the Masters.
I've won one Masters. I'm going to get another one. Coming for me.
It's all come down to this, everybody. Yes, it's the Masters on Friday, the first major of the 2022 Duckhook season, and the boys are so excited. Is it Friday yet? As I see on some of the comments that's already coming through on the chat line. Thank you for joining us for yet another Duckhook show. It is jam-packed. We're going to review Centurion that happened on Sunday Series 2. And then we will have a look at First State Mines for the Sunday Series 1 guys back in action. And then the Masters. But I'm not alone. But I also don't have too many people because there's so much to talk about and we've got quite a few videos. So I want to welcome back Frikkie with his, what is that, a Masters trophy?
Exactly.
Lekker.
Hello, boys.
And then we got Barend Knutte, who's the first time he's going to be on the show. And why are you on the show, Barend? Tell me.
I've actually got a year and a half's experience at Serengeti, golf operations-wise and everything. So, yeah, I think I can give the guys some insight today.
Fantastic. As you heard, who worked at Serengeti, you would remember if you played in the Players' Championship, Barend was the one who was the organizer for us. And like he said, he's played plenty golf at Serengeti. So if you have any questions, he is the man to ask as we go through it and try to break it down. All right, where do we all start? Well, I can tell you, we start with the calendar and look what's coming up. It's the Masters come Friday, and then straight away it's State Mines. And the next week, Thursday series is back at Reading. Then the Durban series play at Bluff. Might change courses. And then we got a bit of a break for our April holidays, and then we're back on the 24th for Sunday Series 2 at CMR. Then we move on to May. Can you believe it? It's the 5th month of the year, and we start on the 8th at Magalies Park. That's going to be a favorite amongst many. We had a really good time there the last time we were there. Then with the Thursday Series, Pretoria Country Club. Another test it will be, I'm sure, and I'm sure the greens won't be as fast as they normally are. Then the Durban Series. They also have their Masters on the 8th. And on the 15th, they play again at Mount Edgecombe. And then we're back at Sunday Series 2. Back to Royal Joburg West this time. So, yes, as you can see, plenty golfing action for you to get involved. And hopefully get a hand on the trophy, everybody. Frikkie, myself, and you still haven't won anything, which is not a good thing.
Yeah, we're still tattoo-less.
Still tattoo-less. But come the end of the year, not so much. Let me say hello to the guys who are watching. Verena Labaski is the first one that came on my timeline. Hello, good evening, fellow Ducks. Thank you for joining us. Alan Lowe is there. Good evening, gents. Or evening, gents, only. Our champion from Centurion, Yanni Fenton. Hello, Ducks. Thank you for joining us, Yanni. Quibus, hello. Everyone, is it Friday yet? Well, Quibus, you keep watching and make sure you're watching on your big screen at home because you are going to want to watch something just now, just for you, okay? And then you can comment about it in capital letters. Ryan Jensen's not with us this evening, but he is on the line watching. Brother Wayne Jensen watching. Hello also says, is it Friday already? And then we're going to get this right. Shandon's mom, Kim Schaefer, is watching. Hello. Kim, thanks for joining us. Gero, Donnie, who's not on the show today. I hope you're feeling a little better. He was a bit under the weather today. He says hello, and it just keeps going. Keegan Corbett, Morneo Kelly, never misses show. Grant Nell, and Ian Holtzy. Hello, Ducks. Peter Zakario, and the list goes on and on. Paul Ricketts, and so on and so on. Right. We're going to do a course. Now, I've got a course for you because the guys seem to enjoy this one. Are we ready? Okay, I think I might just flash it on because it might be easy. Here we go. What course is this, everybody? Boys, don't say it out yet. Let the guys guess it and see which course that is. It's a bit of a different angle of it. I was trying to make it a bit more complicated, but it actually isn't. When I look at it now, it's easy. So, did you get it in those 10 seconds? You guys? You just, yes? No? Jake? Bart? No?
I can guess, but I don't think it's the right one.
Bart, no? No.
I've got no idea.
Oh, the panel never knows.
I've got absolutely no
The
idea.
guys watching.
If I had to take a guess.
No.
Can I guess?
Not yet. This is when he gets it right, and then it's over. We don't, we don't want to come too soon. Right. Centurion, everybody. Let's go back. It was not very long ago. What a good day. We all enjoyed it. We had 2 shorter holes, but the course was in a magnificent condition. What did you think, Fricky?
Yeah, look, I enjoyed the course. I didn't play too bad. Lost my singles game against O'Clinty there, but yeah, it was a lucky game. And yeah, thoroughly enjoyed the course. I actually liked the 2 shorter holes, especially that one that you could drive. Missed it by about 3 meters. Still made a 5 there. So, but yeah, it was fun.
You almost drove it and you made a 5?
Yeah, duff chip and yeah, just the stuff up from there. But yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it.
Okay. Shame. For the guys who laid up like me and still made 5, you know. Top 10, everybody. Top 10. This is how it all finished. Came down to the last hole. On the 9th, Jan Venter needed a par to go to -5 to shoot 41 points and take his first victory. Bittersweet because he just missed out on a playoff against you, Fricky, at the Summer Cup. Yep. He had played so well to get to that point, but unfortunately the pressure got to him a little bit and then had a bit of bunker troubles. Alan Lowe had to sit in the clubhouse waiting for Jan to come in as he caught it at 4 under 40 points and almost in contention to win it, but alas. Graham de Villiers, we had him on last week, and he continues his form. He likes Centurion. -3. Kobus Skuman, another great top 5 finish in 2 rounds, -3. Lyle Langley, his form continues. There's a whole host of guys on -2, 38 points. Lyle Clint, Bobby van der Spey, Kevin Ho, Brian Owen, and Mornay O'Kelly. Well done to you guys, and the results are all on the website if you want to see everything, or it was on the info group to see how you finished. As always, I like to catch up with some of the guys who finished in the top 5 and see how their round was, and this is what they had to say. Mornay, well done. Top 5 finish. Tell me about your round of golf today. You happy?
Thanks, mate. Yes, what a great course. What a great game. It all actually came together when I changed my grip a bit, and for some reason, wearing my glasses, I could see the ball eventually, and it all actually worked out. The putts were great, great company, great 4-ball. Really enjoyed it.
Kobus, Series 2, 2 top 5 finishes in a row. That's some good golf. How are you feeling?
Yeah, it's been a good day. Originally I wasn't in the field, and then I remembered I'm in the top 10 and I have to try and defend the top 10. But I came very relaxed. I wasn't expecting anything, especially after not playing for a full month. But it was fun. I really played well. 2 bad holes where I blanked out, but I fought back hard, and I'm very happy.
Graham, we got you on the show this Wednesday to try and egg you over the line. You came close. How was it?
Very good. My putting was freaking awesome. I think I made 26 putts in total, and that was 1 3-putt, so it really saved my butt. First 9, I think I shot a 36 off a 9 handicap, so played really well.
Going forward with this type of form into the Masters, you fancy yourself?
I do, and I like Serengeti, so hopefully I can whip out my medal mentality over there and pull off a win.
Alan, standing on the last to see if you're going to win it, and unfortunately just got done. Good round of golf, though. Are you happy with it?
Yeah, no, my golf is coming better and better and better. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to Serengeti on Thursday. So yeah, the golf game was coming up, and let's see how it goes. On 7, I had a chipping eagle. So yeah, so it went not too bad. And the second 9, I was just hovering around, and then at the last I made a 5 for 2, which was actually supposed to be a 4. So otherwise, the golf game is good.
How are you feeling right now? Tell me.
Yeah, it was nice. Played good. Struggled in the beginning, but came back and played solid.
Tell me about your round. What was the best part?
Starting to hit fairways for a chance, and I think I commit more with my irons, and my putting was very solid. I think if I didn't keep my head down always, and then I block it every time, but I keep my head still, and I putt very well.
Solid. Yes, Janeman.
Into the Masters.
Oh yeah.
Friday.
I told them I want to end in the top 5 today. Dani helped me this week. Changed my shaft of my driver. And I think that helped a lot.
That definitely did help him. He was there on Friday. They had a whole simulator round. I think it took. He was there with Hansi and Rudolph and PJ. And I think the simulator round might have taken longer than an actual round of golf, Barrett. You were also there. Every time I popped up, they were still going.
Yeah, but it looked like it worked for him. Mazo, I mean, obviously he mentioned that through his show, and I think there's another guy as well that went for a fitting in his last 2 weeks. And he's also top 5, if I'm not mistaken.
I'll remind you,
So,
Kevin Ho came recently and did a swing analysis. That's all he did. And Dani discovered that his clubs were a little too long for him. Did his magic, and look at that, -2. So you see, it does help understanding your swing and analysis, and if your equipment is right for you. So if you are in the same boat and you're wondering, then hookers come through and have a swing analysis. Okay, here is Jan's scorecard. Frikkie, you were there as he won, so take us through it. He started on the back 9.
Yes, he did. Obviously a shaky start at the beginning, and then climbing through. He made 18 points on the first, on his back 9 basically. And then, I mean, that second 9 basically, he's front 9 now. I watched him from probably about hole number 7 or 8 when we waited for him. And it was cool and calm. I mean, even that par 3, he was on the green, had a good 2-putt, if I'm not mistaken. And then, the layup on that par 4, I mean, that's a drivable par 4. And I think with his length, he would have gotten close. But I mean, he played so smartly, played on the left, played onto the green, 2-putt from there, and it was great. Just happy to have been there. Wanted to support him due to the fact that, I knocked him out on the Summer Cup last year. So, it was great to see him there, and, he made it count. You could see he was shaking when I started there with the video. And, man, yeah.
I can understand coming down that stretch, having to play the island green and that par 4 over the water. It's not an easy feat, especially when you're trying to win. 35, that is a fantastic feat there, Jan. Yeah. So congratulations. Let's just touch on Alan Lowe. Alan Lowe, who was, as I said, waiting for Jan to come in. 4 under, 40 points, if you look at his back 9. And as he mentioned, he didn't mention in the video, but he mentioned to me he was playing with Ryan Esmond. And I'm going to start charging people to play with Ryan. And I'll give Ryan the proceeds because Ryan just tweaked something in his setup. And all of a sudden, he came right. And look at how he went. He finished -4. Eagle on the 7th. A chip-in eagle, may I add. So well done. Close, but no cigar. So there we have it. The pins, everybody. This was the pins on the day. With the par 3 8, Clint Brutus came closest. Hannu Oosthuizen, not surprisingly, is the closest in 2 on the par 4 10th. The par 3 11th, the long par 3, if I remember, was like 189 meters. Went to Louis Jordan, who was actually Jan's golf cart partner on the day. So there's some good golf going around in that 4-ball. What else? The groups. Barrett, take us through the groups.
Okay, so obviously in Group A, we had Kevin O winning that one. Group B was Wayne Jensen, and Group C was Graham de Villiers.
Yeah, you're going to have to paint more of a picture there for us. Kevin beating Ronnie. Ronnie's struggling a little bit. But Informed Cornell is there. George Robenheimer, nice to see him on a Sunday. He usually plays on Thursdays. Group B, I'm not too sure how the other boys went. And then well done to Graham in Group C. Frikkie, the much anticipated who won the team. These were the team winners. Great score.
Paul van der Linde, Kobus Kuman on his -3. I think they tied second or third place. Henry Sim and Dean Sherman there. Even though Dino, it looked like he almost drove the last hole and he came out with his Kama Sutra, whatever shoot. But I'm lucky to see him there. Great score there, -27, 99 points.
I must say, Harry Sims, I met him. He was hanging around. Nice chap. I'm glad he got a nice four-ball. He came to me afterwards and he says, what a great day. He totally, thoroughly enjoyed his first experience in Duckhook. And that's what it's all about, boys. It's about the community and looking after the new boys who come in and making them feel as welcome as possible. Head-to-heads, I can tell you that it is all tied up. 4.5, 4.5. Well done, the red team. They pulled it back with Captain Simon Mayer taking the victory over Leon Duplessis, but unfortunately lost his match play when it comes down to handicaps. These were all kind of match singles, right? So it was Leon Oosthuizen, he beat Van Lebowski. Pranay, unfortunately, had a bad day. Granville Williams taking the point there. Frikkie, unfortunately, you ran into Clint. Steady as ever.
He is very steady. I mean, he had a few monster box putts there, but it was good. I'm glad that he won. So, it's good for him. So, lekker.
I was up against Kunrad Pretorius. I can tell you that Kunrad was on fire. Started great golf. I think at one stage, he wasn't on the last scoring. Our four-ball unfortunately fell off, and we didn't want to fix it in case. But Kunrad at one stage was -4 for a long time, and really doing well. Then he came a bit undone in the last few. So he had beaten me with 7 holes, and I managed to win 3, at least 2. And so the score didn't look too bad. My form from the Tuesday did not continue because I was freaking hopeless. Barry Fenter came back to beat Kunrad Pretorius. Peter Zak had a bit of a difficult day against Chad Rose. Ryan Jensen winning. Also in contention against Martin Tauter. Gerard Seidnout against Sarl Vickersley against the Investor, leaving at 6-4. So we head into state mines all tied up, which is good to see. Okay, standings after Centurion. Kobus, are you ready for your screenshot? Here it is. Boom. Kobus Skuman leading Sunday Series 2. Well done on 78 points. Yes, and that is a 3-shot lead over second place. So there was a lot of movement in this. Brian Owen moving, he wasn't even in the top 10. He moved up into the top 10 on 75 points. Jaco Jacobs down 1 to 34 points. And low, also tied 4th with Graham de Villiers and Lyle Langley and Moneo Kelly on 73 points. As you can see, the bottom in the brackets is total points. So if you are tied, the total points will be the deciding factor. Moneo Kelly after a good round, 73. Jan Venter moves up to 72 points, tied with Keegan Corbett. And somehow, don't ask me how, I'm in the top 10 after the lowest fell out. I was also like, can't be right, but it is.
Well done, Maz.
Thank you very much.
Well done, Maz.
Shootout teams. We've got to remember, we're playing to get into the shootout at not Eagle Cat, Eye of Africa for next year's top 10 plus a wild card team. So that, gentlemen, is Centurion, done and dusted. I want to quickly touch on the singles. So this is, there's been a lot of games that were almost finished with the first round, but I want to explain something. The way that it was drawn, and I'll show you now, is who you will play in the next round once it shuffles into the cup and plate. Because after some thought, having to wait for the entire round to finish and games go by where guys could play each other is just wasting time. So I'm going to show you an example. So this is how it looks currently. I'll see if I can remember who played at Centurion. Not the top guys, but as you can see, let me give you the example. Jamie Sherry beat Richard Stewart at Parkview on the stroke 1. So Jamie had moved to the cup side of the draw, which is the left side. Stephen Saunders and Grant Nell still need to play. Whoever wins that game will stay on the left side, and whoever loses goes to the right side. So Stephen will play Jamie regardless. Make sense?
Yeah. Mazza, can I just ask quickly, Paul and Karel van der Meulen, who's the one up there? Paul Ricketts.
Yeah, he's on the left.
So I play Karel van der Meulen now.
Correct.
By the looks of it.
Yes, that's correct. So,
Hey, Karel, ek is jammer man, ons speel alweer saam, ja.
yeah, so you will take on Carl. And that match is ready to go. So if you're not playing a teams game and you're both in the field, then I'm going to allocate it. Games that happen. Clint Brothers beat you, Fricky, 2-1. I'm going to have a look at your full scorecard so you can break it down for us. Leon Duplessis beat Simon Mayer 3-2. Let's go to page 2. Because Lee still needs to play Graham. Who else played? Barry Fenter, as I mentioned, beat Kunrad Sr. 2-1. And he will take on Gerard Gerber, who beat Hansi 3-2. Chad Rose had a great game against Peter Zak. He said it was the first time he broke 100 in a Duckhook game. So that was a 6-5. We'll take on Granville Williams, who also had an easier game against Pranay, 5-4. Ryan Jensen. Now, this game is scheduled for State Mines. Ryan Jensen and Leon Oyster are both in the field, and they're not playing teams. So they will already play the next one to go through to the next phase. Donny Geldenhuis will take on the winner of Luki Janssen or Jacobs Barent. You will take on the loser of Luki Janssen.
Yep. And I think Martin and Werner is also playing at St. Mines, if I'm not mistaken.
It could be. There's just been a lot happening.
I think Werner thought that he's playing Martin, yeah.
Can't wait.
Could be. I caught up with some of the guys and wanted to find out how their singles went, and this is what they had to say.
Singles match play, me and Kunrad. Unfortunately, it is a, what is that, a 4-3 win for Kunrad.
Good fight back, Maz. Awesome day. Thanks for the company and all the best for the rest of the tournament.
Yeah, I'm going for that plate final now. You go for that cup card final.
Thanks, Maz.
Clinty, lekker! Clinty, hoe voel het? Je moet Afrikaans praat. I am the champion, but he's the loser. Lekker, Clinty, well done, man.
Thank you.
Lekker game. I think it's 2-1, eh?
2-1, yeah.
Yeah, well done, dude. Great win.
You.
Lekker game. How was the game?
It was good. It was good. Tough pressure.
Is it?
Yeah.
Please go shave now, man. Lekker.
Bye-bye, donkey. Bye-bye, donkey. Gentlemen, tough game in the end.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was very tough. Obviously, first night wasn't too good. That obviously for me and for Kun it was better. But yeah, Kun didn't want to stay away, and I came through with a couple of pars, so which saved me. But yeah, tough game.
2-1.
Thanks so much.
Ryan, well played through to the next round of the singles. How did it go?
It was actually quite nice. I was actually quite fortunate. I was on form today. I had actually quite a good game. Martin struggled a little bit with his game. He didn't have his best game, so I think that's where I had a bit of the benefit there, but didn't help him that I had quite a good game. Won him 7-6, but yeah, it was a good match. It was a good day. It was good.
Leon, congratulations through to the next round of the singles. What was the score and how did it go?
I think it was 3-2, and it went very bad for both of us, I must be honest. Like, we both had bad, but we also had good. So yeah, it was quite challenging, considering we both had it bad.
Chad, great game. Won your singles. What was the score and how did it go?
Well, I shot even. It went fantastic. I think we finished on 6-5, if I remember. Yeah, my golf was on form today, I must say. It's my first time ever to shoot below 100 in Duckhook, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, but I had a fantastic round. I enjoyed it. I love this golf course, beautiful course. Yeah.
So you're into the cup phase of the singles. Well done on winning a match. What was the score and how did it go?
Well, congrats to Werner Lobotsky. We pulled it 2-1. Second or third last hole, actually pulled it through. But yeah, he gave me a good run for my money. So yeah, I'm proud of myself. But yeah, quite excited now. I'm trying to play the bowl singles. Looking forward to that.
Cup singles, man.
Sorry, man.
Yes, cup, definitely cup. You don't want to play for the bowls. Barent, what is the deal with you and Donnie? Because you had your singles with them.
Yeah, yes. So we've got actually a standard bet between myself and him, regardless whether we play together or not, for always a milkshake. So lowest gross always takes a milkshake, and I think by the looks of Donnie, his waistline, you can definitely see he's been wasting the hell out of me. So unfortunately, it's like fighting a losing battle. But yeah, Donnie is playing really well at this stage. I don't think he's ever played badly, actually, in fact.
Yeah, Barnes, you're going to have to start beating him because there's only so much milk shakes one man can win someone else. It's ridiculous now. The reason I have this is because Frikkie Barnard is the 2021 singles match play, hard for me to say, single match play champion, and he lost. What's happening, Frikkie? Tell us. Take us through this quickly.
Mazza, it was a fun game. I started with a birdie on that par 5. And yeah, I thought, yes, like, man, this is looking great. Had a lucky, Clint had an unlucky missed putt on the second hole. And then, yeah, I mean, the par 3s grind me. And then I don't know, lost some control on the driver. And Clint, he boxed a massive 20-footer putt from nowhere just to win the hole on 1 point, and suddenly he's up. And then, yeah, the next hole he's 2 up, and then I don't know, man, just went crazy. I thought I was going to put it back on the 9th with that birdie from my side, and then yeah, just fell apart with the driver, and yeah, he came back strong, and yeah, 1-2-1. It was a fun game though, as I said. Thought I could make the birdie on the 17th. If that happened, I won the 18th. Obviously, you know, after the game has been done, then I would have won with with all square with the stroke 4 to play in the end. So it was that close in the end, the game. But yeah, Clinty pulled it through with his massive Wolverine. I don't know what the hell look, but yeah, it was scary.
Yeah, proper. Jannie Fence says, boys, ek is what? Sorry. Wat is hy? My hartpille gedrink. Ek het my hart gedrink. It's nice, man. It's nice, the pressure. You know, when you're in contention, there's nothing like it. There's absolutely nothing like it. Boys, I want to just get some more comments on your guesses for which course was this. We have a couple correct. Here's another look at it. There it is. Any more ideas? It's actually, you know, it's actually not too difficult. These are the guys who have already commented. I'm going to put in the wrong answers. So if I don't put in your answer, you know you got it right. Kevin O says Waterkloof. Kevin is incorrect. Not quite Waterkloof. Serengeti. You and somebody else say Serengeti. That is the worst. You'll get the prize for the worst guest of the night. Because that looks nothing like Serengeti.
She's Ellen. Yes.
She's Ellen.
It's a handicap.
State Mines. Yeah, I can understand why you would say that, but no. Pollock Park. I've never played there. But is that not a 9-hole course?
Yeah, it is 18 holes.
Is it 18 holes? Which one's the 9-hole? It's okay, never mind. Quibus, CMR is not correct. But you can also see why. It could be Glen Vista, Werner. No. There would be mountains around the golf course if it was Glen Vista. And Holtzy, I don't know. Have you been to Serengeti? It's not Serengeti. All right, let's move on. State Mines. Here we go. We're not going to spend too much time on State Mines, but it is coming up because I want to get to the Masters where we've got quite a few little featurettes. Leading Sunday Series 1, Wayne Jensen. He is taking it seriously this year. Now he's got his green Strixon cap to match the rest of his green outfit, so, you know, he's going to really focus this year. He said to me afterwards that he's going for the player of the season, and that is his main goal. So let's see how it goes. On 77 points, he's got 3-point lead over Cyril Steyn, who's dropped one back to second place. Nicky Vallengoed, steady as ever, I must admit. Tied third with Sean Lawless and Shandon Shea. No, Shandon's tied fifth with Graham de Villiers. Steve Saunders has fallen from grace a little bit. He was first after services, obviously. Adam Ford, 72 points. Okay, Brits, nice to see him in the top 10. And nice to see Gerard Bezijn also in the top 10. Well done, boys, on getting this far.
Is Adam Ford playing this Sunday? Because I think he's in Mauritius, so he might actually fall out totally, right?
Correct. Has he missed a game?
No.
Let's just have a look. Adam Ford, he has missed a game already.
He's falling out then.
So he's going to not be there much longer. Okay, the scorecard, State Mines. If we remember, we played State Mines in winter, or just after winter, and you know, it's a winter course. And now we're going to play it with some greenery, at least, so we can see what the two halves, the Jekyll and Hyde of the golf course, should we say. Known for its good greens. Every time I read about State Mines, they comment on the greens. Bobby Locke, a member in the 1930s, course record, Jaco van Zyl. Can we break 58. Anyone? Anyone of the pros? I don't know. Ranked in Gauteng, 36. Overall, not. If you remember, how do we even start with State Mines? How do we play State Mines, boys?
Yes, from my what I remember from last year, obviously you need to stay the fairways, but I mean there's a few places. It's like Krugersdorp. Even if you're in a fairway, there's a few lines that you need to go over the trees or around the trees or so. So, I mean, keep it in a fairway, but on the right side of the fairway, if that makes sense. The greens was tricky. I think I played with Jaco last year, and I think he came second. They just lost to Peter van Wyk, if I'm not mistaken. So,
right?
Yeah, so and there's a few drivable par fours, if I'm not mistaken. I do recall Donnie and maybe Barry, I think, at some stage driving some of the holes. So, yeah, I don't think it's a difficult course in my view. Just need to find the right side of the fairway and, yeah, box your putts.
Peter van Wyk won last year, if you don't remember. Yeah, he won it. There's some interesting holes, like the 18th is a nice short hole. Some guys actually got pretty close with the driver, if you cut it around the trees like that. The 8th hole, which is closest to the pin, is between the two long trees, so you have to thread it or hit it over with a massive sandwich. There's a couple of holes with water, like the 13th. There's a par 3. Barnes, you played there? I'm sure.
Yes, I've played there actually quite a few times. I've actually, one of my personal base scores is in that course. So I'm really voting for myself for this coming Sunday. Yes, donkey. Hopefully it's my one chance.
What would you say is the defense of the golf course?
Yes, definitely also I have to agree with Fricky. I don't think the greens and the approach shots is particularly difficult, but I think you have to position yourself to give yourself the opportunities. I know the rough is that other stocky grass things, so it's quite difficult to get out of.
Yes, I would agree. The guys who played there last year will know how to negotiate it. I see that Louis Jensen put a comment saying another course for him to play. First time at State Mines, he says. So another course to tick off the list of ever-growing lists of golf courses. Yes. Okay, let's go through the other nitty-gritty of State Mines, which is the first tee. Here we go, everybody. First tee. We start 11:15, so we got a bit of extra time. And please remember, I'm going to come out for this, grab and go. And lunch is included. Don't forget. Included in your fee, but it's like move. First tee, Hansi Aman, Rudolf Broderick, Jaco Swanepoel, and PJ Aman will set everybody off. As you can see, we've got a couple of match play games. Jacques Lutz takes and partner RJ Ferrer take on Louis Gerber and Jaco de Kock to get their group started. Janita and Jacomina are playing plenty games, so our group B is almost done. Just so by the end of April, we're going to be done. So for those who are falling behind, there's a good benchmark to set. We want to be finished by the end of August. I said bluff or middle of August. As you can see, Ryan Jensen, Leon Oosthuizen will play the next round to see who goes in. But if you lose here, you're out. Tata plays Vanadowski in the cup. Plate. Got to get it right. Shannon Schaefer, Gerard Gerber is taking on Jacques Gravenstein and Steve Saunders. They're on form after beating Crappy Fieldmores, which is Hanu and Fats at Centurion. Let's go to the 10th. There we go. More match play games. And as you see, there's some spots available, gents. So if you still want to make it, you...
Yeah, Louis and Louis, we're waiting for you guys. Team game.
Yeah, if they book in there, we'll take it. But I can tell you they're not in the field. So that's why that team game is not scheduled. Good luck, everybody. It's going to be interesting.
As I want to mention this one quickly. I see Graham and Gerard is playing Peter and Clint. So Gerard played with me with Clint on this last game, Centurion. So I think Gerard has got some inside info on how to beat Clint. So good luck, G-Force.
Okay, what is the inside info?
Do not mess up. Do not duff.
Do not
keep it in the fairway.
That's the thing with Clint is very steady. So if you're going to be the one to lose it, not so much him to lose it. That's all I can say. Right, pins for State Mines. the pins for State Mine. The Golf Parade will be the par 3 8th, the one that I mentioned. You can see the little trees there from the Google Earth picture. Strixon will be the par 3 13th, which is over the water, and the 18th will be the closest in 2, sponsored by Golf Concepts. Win yourself that and come do your swing analysis and get it sorted out. The groups for State Mines, Group A, Hansi Haman, PJ Haman. We'll see. Can father beat son or son beat father? Peter Prinsloo and Richard Stewart. Donna Paramore. Frikkie, you are there in Group B, and I'm taking you on. This is on purpose because I want bragging rights.
Are we going to put a wager on
Yeah,
this?
let's do it.
Okay, a tattoo.
Yeah, a bit earlier. The outline, the tracing of it. Karuna Connie, Jason Davids, Brendan Harris, and Pranay Pandey will make up Group C. And then finally, head-to-heads, we move on. Jan Venter as the winner will captain the red team with Morna Kelly, George van Alta, Mitchell Assassin, Carl Lawrence, Graham de Villiers, Gerard Snyman, Jacques Kluter with a double C, RJ Ferreira, and Joanita Broderick. These are matchups, pretty much, most of them. Leon van Aarde is the captain of the blue team with Leon Duplessis, Jaapie Deploy, Jaco Jacobs, Rujan Lessing, Peter Zakaria, Clint Brothers, Louis Gerber, Jaco de Kock, and Jacomine Haman. The two ladies taking each other on. Yay! State Mines is finished. So, you know what it's time for? Wait for it.
Ta-da.
We all know that, and that is coming
Goosebumps.
I think it's like 2 weeks until the Masters, and we're going to beat them to it because we have the Masters, and it's all confirmed. All 48 players will be there on Friday, and unfortunate if you missed out because we are playing for this prize, a 2-night stay for 4 golfers, including golf at Champagne Sports Resort. As long as I'm invited, I don't care who wins. If I'm invited, if I win, then I wonder.
I'm invited.
Byron, maybe you.
Let's do that, Maz. We do that wager. Whoever wins decides who goes with on the major, because I'm sure between you and me, maybe Byron will win Serengeti, yeah?
Well, of course, knowledge.
Well, Maz actually went to the range today for an hour. That's how serious Maz is about this.
The first half an hour was fantastic, striping it. The second half an hour was a mess. So
Byron, just remember that Maz shot like a 80 on Centurion, and then after that almost 100. So
92. Give me some credit, man. 92. It's far from 100, especially in golf. The history of the Masters. Let's go back. 2014, Andre Kotzer won the first Masters at Copperleaf, and then we had a string, should I say, of events at Serengeti with Albert Wegheld winning in 2015, Jason Ivins in 2016, Andrew Nielsen in 2017, Niels de Toy in 2018, Ruben Swart in 2019, and then COVID hit, messed things up, and we had to go to Rocklands. 2020, Frikkie was the winner of the Masters.
Yeah.
Then Aldo Faria, who's now moved to Cape Town, won at Peakenwood for the Masters. If you didn't know, Peakenwood will feature again. It's going to be the Players' Championship. It's replacing Pretoria Country Club because they Hollertine in greens. And what better place to go than Peakenwood? Always a nice outing to go out there. This is how the qualifying looked, everybody. I know this is a lot of writing, but I want to explain this. There's 48 spots. So if you take the top 14, plus the top 14, plus the top 14, plus the 4 automatic entries, you get 46, which leaves me 2 spots available. Those 2 spots were special invites, and they went to the guys who just missed out on a cut line and were next in line in like points. So Ian Holzhausen, he made it through from Sunday 1, just missing out. I think he had 127 odd points. And Peter Zakaria just missed out under Leon van Aarde. So he's gone through. So these are the guys, I'm not going to read through all of them, that are going to be taking it on Friday. I can tell you, if you look at the most points earned out of everybody, and this is not in total, this is just on a series, Jaco Jacob has earned 662 points over 3 matches, which is really, really good golf. But that does help when you win one, of course, because you already get 550 points. Cornel Erasmus was second best there, and then Sorrel. So, how does the field look, everybody? And this has handicaps. Frikkie, take us through this.
Yeah, Mazzo, starting with the first year, Randall Shetty, I'm glad that he's going to be on the side with Ronnie, Peter Zak, and Leon van Aarde. Second, guys going out, Leon Du Plessis, Jan Holtzy, Peter Prince, Peter Skutte. If I could just quickly go through a few guys, I think Baron could see there on 10 past 8. He's a good chance to win on this one, as he's been there for, what, a year and a half. Then after them, Steven Saunders, Stan Coronel, Erasmus, and Jaco Jacobs. On the 10th tee, we start with Simon Meyer, Granel, Kevin Ho, Leon Oosthuizen. That's going to be a lekker football, I think. Then me, Jaco van Staden, Mornay Kelly, and Brian Owen. Then Mazzo, you behind us with Hansie, Richard Stewart, and Karel van der Meulen. Paul, Richard, Kero, Keegan, and Trevor on that side. Kobus, Richard, Martin Carter, Alan Lowe. I think that's going to be a good four-ball. Alan and Kobus probably teaming up against Richard and Martin on that one. And then the final four-ball, Donnie, Wayne, Jaco de Kok, Jan Venter. I think that's going to be a lekker one. There's going to be a few guys coming from that four-ball. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah, we're good. As you know, it's ranking order, so this is exactly the lowest to the highest. The lowest guys who made points, which Randall is in Durban, but he's still an automatic qualifier from winning Series 1. He has 0 points, so he'll tee off first. The guy with the most points is Jaco, so he tees off last. So this is really to see the men in form, to see if they come out at the end while everybody's waiting around the green to see if they can take the victory. Yeah, it's going to be good fun. Thank you for filling in for me, Fricky, because I realized my laptop was unplugged and the cord was over there. And imagine if it went punk. End of the show. Right. So, Barent, we were at Serengeti, and we had a couple of minutes to go around and film a few things. If you haven't played Serengeti, I think there might be a few. There's a lot to offer from the club. Driving range, putting greens, nice bar, you can have breakfast. So Brian took us around to show us what it's all about.
Hello everyone, I'm Baden Knutzer. Let's get ready for Friday at Serengeti for the Masters. I'm going to quickly take you for a quick tour through the whole arrival experience at Serengeti. Now we're here in the Channel of Champions. Great to have walked down this aisle. Hendrik Stenson won the SA Open here. Henny Otto won the SA Open here. I mean, history doesn't get any better than this. Okay, I put in a lot of effort into my game leading up to this week, but I know here at Serengeti probably the most important part of the game will be the putting, so off to the putting green we go. Now we're here at the putting green. One of the big defences here at Serengeti is the slopes on the greens. It's probably one of the most slopiest greens that you'll find in South Africa. One big important thing, in my personal opinion, to take advantage of these greens is to make sure that your pace is absolutely perfect. So I'll spend some time here make sure that I'm dialed in for downhill and uphill putts. From there it will make it a lot easier. Gents, I'm all ready for my round, confident with the putter, very sure about my long game as well. First tee is over there, 10th tee is over there. My four ball is waiting for me, just shortly going to tee off. So looking forward to this Masters event. Gents, also just another reminder, the golf course opens at 6:30, so the driving range and the clubhouse, so make sure that you take advantage and come early and make sure that you are ready for your round of golf as well. Good luck to all.
Thank you, Barent. Yes, we're going to touch on the greens shortly because we actually did a stimp meter reading as well with the golf operations manager, Vickers. But Vickers had a few words to say for us and give us some insight on what's happening with the course lately, because they've had a lot of things happening.
Hi guys, my name is Vickers Boetes. I'm the golf manager here at Serengeti Estate. We look forward to welcoming the guys from Duckhook Golfers here on Friday. I hope you guys will have a wonderful round of golf and really enjoy our course. We recently had club champs over the past weekend. Course is playing very tough. We've lifted the rough from 52 mils to 63. We've also got tour champs coming up at the end of April. But yeah, the course is in very good condition. Greens are running at 11. So I think you guys are going to have a tough test out on Friday. We just hope the wind stays calm. The course is very open, there's no trees, so a lot of guys think you can just smash it. But yeah, it's very important for course management to play safe and also yeah, be patient. You know, hit it. Just make sure you hit it down the middle of the fairway. Stay out of the rough, and yeah, just be patient. If you shoot around level par, maybe 1 under, that'll be a good score for medal. But yeah, you never know. There's maybe a guy that will shoot lights out.
There's always a chance for somebody to shoot lights out, but as history will have it, boys, Serengeti and medal, let's just say that again, medal, the scores aren't really too high. It's even -1. We've had winners on +1. So yeah, he does say, Barent, that just hit the fairways. The fairways are wide, so you should hit them, but that doesn't mean anything.
No, absolutely. The big defense of that golf course is the bunkers, and on top of that, the wind. The wind, like we've struggling with the videos actually on Tuesday while we made the videos. The wind is always a big factor there. So, yeah, taking in consideration the wind and the bunkers, the fairways does become very narrow.
I have a question. Why is there always wind? I cannot remember a time where I've not teed off there and the wind was not blowing. Where's it coming from? Don't say the airport.
So, yeah. Yeah, so actually, believe it or not, a bit of history about the whole design and everything. The previous owners, the first developers actually, when they got Jack Nicklaus out to South Africa, Jack Nicklaus actually said this is a perfect location because there's always wind in that whole channel of where the estate is. So to build a golf course there, it just makes a lot of sense. And it will be a totally different challenge for golfers in Johannesburg. So yeah, so it's actually in a proper channel for the wind.
Well, more to negotiate on the day. If you might have seen at the back of the putting, while he was putting, they're doing some work there. They're actually building a 9-hole putt-putt course with real grass. Have you ever seen that before? Real grass. That's pretty cool. Yay. So when we go back there next year, that's where we can practice.
Sure.
Yeah. Manager, one question. Do you think there's going to be only one, like last year?
Well, that's hard to say.
So I think the only one was in the players, but yeah, for the Masters, do you think there could be a only one this year?
I don't know. It's hard to say. Ronnie got the hole-in-one last year. It was one of our moments of the season. It's a gamble, really. Shall we see?
Yes, yeah. I think the par 3s are easy enough to make one. Yeah, there's 1 or 2 difficult ones, but I definitely think it's possible.
Well, let's see. All right. As I mentioned, Barent and Vickers did a stump reading, and this is how it went.
All right, fellow Jacks, we are here with Vickers Boetes, the golf manager here at Serengeti. We're going to do a quick stump meter reading on the greens, ready for Friday. The course is looking spectacular. They just had club champs over the weekend, so yeah, we're looking forward to it. Please explain to us how the stump meter works.
Yeah, so this little McGafter, you put the ball basically down, so it's in foot, so it's 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot, or feet basically. So yeah, you put the ball down, let it roll, and then you just measure it. So you just need to make sure you're on a flat surface, and yeah, let me quickly show you.
Right, so now we can see the greens are running at 10.5 one way and just below 10.5 the other way. We can definitely expect the greens to run at about 10.5 on Friday. I don't think they'll I don't think they'll speed up by Friday at all. I also think it's going to be a great test for the slopey greens that you guys have here at Serengeti. I think anything faster than that, it will be playing like Augusta. 100%. So yeah, Ducks, good luck. Practice your putting. I think this is where the game is going to be won.
And you have more insight for us, Byron, quick.
Because I did have a chat to him actually today. He did mention that they are going to double cut the greens just for us on Friday morning. So they will probably run at about 11.5. So I think it's going to be lightning fast.
Lightning fast on a lot of slopey greens. So yeah, the guy who puts the best on the day will most likely be in contention. I've got a few guys. Paul saying, love Serengeti. Cannot wait. Yeah, I can't wait either. Is it Friday yet? Peter, really looking forward to the Masters after just squeaking in. And then I can't not leave out. I can't actually believe this. Serengeti, Ryan Jensen, is a first for me. Can't wait. I can't actually believe it. Well, you're going to put it in your top 5. I'm sure you really will enjoy it. And hopefully your form carries on so you enjoy it even more. All right, there's one more to go. The par 5 short 8th. We had to just have a look and show you what you're in for.
Just in case you thought Borrent was all alone here at Serengeti doing a preview. No, there's somebody behind the camera and somebody who's going to join in. Borrent, we had to feature one hole, and that hole is the 8th hole, which is a par 5. It's a short par 5. But what is the problem here?
Island green.
Island green, he said it. So here's the island green right here. So most people are going to lay up to around this section, okay? And this section is between maybe 100 to 80 meters to the flag, which is a total island green. And this, when it becomes metal and it gets into your brain, is where most people come undone. It's only 90 meters, just hit it over the water. So this is going to be our little challenge. We've got a couple of balls and we're going to see if we can, how close we can get straight off the bat.
Okay, I've got 90 meters left. I've got a lob wedge choked down. Flag is tucked behind the bunker on the left, middle left, so I am definitely not going for the flag. I'll be going middle green, take my par and run out of here.
It's definitely on. Middle green.
There we go.
Easy, boys.
5 meters from the flag, left myself with the chance for birdie. But what do I want?
My turn. One shot, lob wedge. See if we can at least get it on the green. No water, there's no water. There is no water, there is no water. Fly! Sorry, I ate your ball away, Borrent.
Alright, my first shot, not too close, but not too far. Tough downhill right to left putt, chance for birdie it is. However, my second shot here, back of the green, I had a little birdie tell me that the flag might be back right on Friday, so just some inside information. Maz, what are you doing?
It was a brand new ball, and it's over there. Try.
So that is, yes.
Yeah.
Don't hit in the water and be like me. Yes, Flicky.
That 5 meters of Borrent is a long 5 meters, eh?
Yeah, but from where we were standing and looked much closer, and then when we walked on, we were like, yo, this is not 5 meters, Bill.
Yeah.
What is the story that green speak, actually, eh?
Well, boys, we've had a lot to talk about. I hope you've enjoyed the show. Before we go, what golf course is this? Yes, no, maybe. Well, the guys know on the show now what golf course it is, obviously. I can tell you that we have some correct winners, or guesses, shall we say. Right, I'm not sure who came up first, so I'll have to audit this for that free round at CMR. So when I go back and just check, I'll see who said it first. I've got Yapi Deploy said Wingate. Well done, Wingate, straight up. Gerard Sneeman also knew it was Wingate. Well done, Gerard. And there was another one that said Wingate. Do I still have it? Grantnell said Wingate. So that's it. A little tougher, it seemed, but Wingate it is. Boys, that's it from us. We have the Masters on Friday. We have State Mines on Sunday. Then we have a show on Wednesday. And then we have Reading for the Thursday series. And then we have a break, which we are all looking forward to for some holiday time. I'm going to leave you with our intro and say goodbye. And once again, thanks for watching. Flicky, thank you for joining us. Byron, thank you for joining us and putting in effort. It's been fun. Everybody, enjoy the rest of your evening.
Keep safe.
How's it? So the Masters is coming up, and I'm going to win it this year. So you guys are going to chase me and catch me, because I'm not going to give it away easily.
You think Tiger Woods is going to chance the Masters this year? Watch me at the Duckhook Masters.
Looking forward for the Masters. You'll have to catch me. It's all mine.
I'm going to stay sober at the Masters 2022 Serengeti. I'm coming for you.
Finally, my first appearance at Serengeti. I'm coming for you. It's going to be good.
Hi guys, see you at Serengeti. I hope everybody's playing good golf. Come and get me.
Serengeti, here I come. My favorite course, I'm coming for it. I'm going to take it. The man in form this year.
I love Serengeti. I love the majors. Come and catch me.
The first Masters is coming up. It's all mine.
This is my third Masters, third time a charm. You gotta beat me.
I'm the man. I'm in form. I'm going to win the Masters.
I've won one Masters. I'm going to get another one. Coming for me.